Finally, I'm back with one more book of Dostoevsky. It is by Joseph Frank. So, Joseph Frank has written almost 5 volumes on Dostoevsky. So, it is just one, shortened, abridged version of those 5 volumes. It is so difficult to read all those 5 volumes like in a short period of time or even in one's lifetime. It is almost impossible because we have our own stuff, we have our own things to do. So rather than reading those 5 volumes, I decided to choose this one. So I recently started this book, and I always wanted to read about Dostoevsky, about his biography, about his lifestyle, about the condition of Russian life when he was alive, and what kind of circumstances he lived his life in, and so many things. I'm a huge fan of Russian history, especially the period surrounding Dostoevsky's life. So this book is very special for me, and as I am a huge fan of Dostoevsky, I I really wanted to read something which encompassed everything surrounding Dostoevsky. Why this book is so much important for me? Because as I started reading this book, I noticed that as I have read mostly all of the books of Dostoevsky, so all those books are mentioned in this book. So sometimes the author of this book picks up one book and talks about certain passages which I have already read while reading the book. So it becomes very interesting. And whenever a book is mentioned, for example, Poor Folk, Idiot, Crime and Punishment, The Brothers Karamazov, The Devils, and so many other books of Dostoevsky, so it makes me feel very happy internally, not just physically, but internally, I would say that. So there are like certain passages, especially in the beginning, when author talks about poor folks, and certain passages that were eliminated from the original books, or books when they were later on published. So every single passage, like, everything is there in this book. It is one condensed version which I would highly regard. It is like, you know a lifestyle for me. Maybe I'm using the wrong word, but it is like a one book which I would keep on reading throughout my life again and again. And I have some problem. I would not hide this from you, that whenever I don't read Dostoevsky, I feel like I'm decaying. The process of degeneration has become inside me. I feel like I'm missing something in my life whenever I don't read Dostoevsky. So, in order to feel productive, in order to feel uh, myself, my real self, I need to read Dostoevsky all the time. I cannot get on in life without reading him. It's kind of a disease or an addiction. Like, it's I would not lie when I say that, like, reading Dostoevsky is an addiction for me, and I love this addiction very much, truly speaking. So far about this book, I have almost read 17 to 18 pages, not much. This is just the discussion about the village where Dostoevsky was born, about Russian society in general, about Ukraine, about the village from which the name Dostoevsky came from, and about his father's life, how much hardworking his father was, and how much love he had for his mother, because his mother was very sympathetic, and she had like a very soft corner for peasants and for serfs. In those days, slavery was legal, so abolition of slavery was still a future event. So yeah, uh, these things are going on so far in this novel, and I'm really liking it. And there is no point to say that there is a portion of this or that that I don't like. Seriously, nothing. I like even, the single word, single sentences, single passages. Everything is so precious to me about this book is that I don't have even words to compliment, to praise about Dostoevsky's, life, about books and biography or autobiography. So everything is so important and precious to me, and yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys. And I was missing in action for so many days, but now I'm back, and we will keep on talking and discussing about more of Dostoevsky's stuff. And there is one more book that I'm reading currently. I will share that book to you in my next video probably, but I'm not sure about that. But for now, have a nice time, take care, bye bye.